And then with Brent Peterson, what was it about Brent that made him special, his characteristics on the ice and off the ice?
Yeah, an amazing young man. I first saw Brent as a 15-year-old, and I've never seen, as a midget, and never saw a better hockey player. He totally dominated the provincial playoffs in midget that I watched. Gained a decent size, not huge, but he was a 6'1" man. Boy, that's where he ended up. So he had average size or decent size, very good skater, and very proficient goal scorer, lots and lots of points. So he was basically the complete player at that point. You know, the outside character was just you're getting a wonderful person. He had a great upbringing by his family. I had a talk with the boy, and there was no hesitation in him at all that what he wanted to do was become a hockey player. He was just a tremendous leader, tremendous athlete, and his pro career was hampered a bit. His first 2 years, he broke each leg once, and it turned him from a proficient offensive hockey player into basically a defensive specialist, which he now relays into his coaching philosophy with Nashville.
What would you say, as a 15-year-old, what was one thing that really stood out separate than on the ice with Brent, as opposed to talking to, say, the general 15-year-old player? What was it about his psyche, I guess, that made him different?
Yeah, I didn't have a lot, because those days you had to make decisions very quickly about adding them to your list, because other teams could do it. It was all a time element. So I had to react quickly. You know, like I'm watching games, and he's getting 3 goals and 3 assists out of 7 goals or something. So obviously his hockey skills aren't hidden, and other people obviously saw that. But my sole conversation was just, he was so definite in what his plans were going to be. I just got the idea that no one else had talked to him at all. He was just extremely mature, extremely focused on being a hockey player, and he wasn't going to let his schooling, dip or anything. He was certainly concerned with his schooling, and moving to Portland would be, actually, he had 1 year in Edmonton prior to moving to Portland, but schooling was certainly there. He was just a mature, but it was his focus on his what he wanted to become that that impressed me immediately, and then I acted.
That is so helpful for our students.